Micros can make you absolutely rich in trading. I don't care what anybody says, what your guru says. If they tell you that micros, you can't make money with it, then you should turn around, run the other way, and run as far and as fast as possible. Micros can make you a ton of money, and they take the emotional stress out of your trading. We're going to cover that in this video, walk through a trade that I took on my Tradify account using micros and ended up making 620 bucks off one single trade. We're going to cover that in this video. But before we do, fam, Discord is leveling up. So if you want to join a community where it's a bunch of traders talking trade, no BS, no drama, no fluff, link in the description. We're going to be going live every single day before market open, going through levels inside of Discord. So be sure to join Discord if you want to catch those when we're posting it and going live every single day before market open and before we go live on YouTube at open. So also, if you want to catch the live streams on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. We're live every single day at market open. Also, if you want to skip the eval stage, go straight to a funded account. Tradify is 30% off. Use code JM to lock it in, or you can get the eval as 30% off all accounts using code JM. Then take profit 30% off as well. Code JM, lock it in. Fam, with that said, let's get into the video. I'm going to share my screen here and walk through some stuff. So we traded micros today on the Tradify account. So we only traded 5 micros total, and we only took one trade, banking us $620. Now, on the move today, I sat out of all this, right? This was the move here at open. I sat out of all this. I didn't take any of this. Now, on my TopStep accounts, I was red $400 because I was anticipating this move, just had the wrong timing. Now, what I was waiting for was a sweep of this, right? The sweep of this level. It was yesterday's, or not yesterday's, it was Friday's initial balance low, getting a sweep of it, popping back up, showing strength, and showing signs of a reversal. That's ultimately what I wanted, and I sat out of all of this. Now, TopStep, I was just wrong on the entry. Tradify, we were right on the entry. We got exactly what we wanted. We actually waited for confirmation to show us that was actually happening, and we took it. So we ended up taking 5 micros long right here, and then we ended up riding it. Well, we actually took 3 micros at first. We took 3 micros at first, and then once we got more confirmation, we added 2 micros to have a total of 5, and we rode it for nearly 70 points or so. But we ended up making $620 on this move here. Now, could I have rode it longer? Sure, but on 5 micros, 620 bucks. We rode it for a lot of points. I was more than happy with that. But that just goes to show that you don't have to trade minis. You just don't, right? If you find key levels that the market's going to test and navigate to and find areas of reversals out of them, you can capture, 40 points on the NASDAQ, just trading micros and make a lot of money, right? Micros are the perfect, in my opinion, 5 micros is like that perfect middle ground between, small position size and then up to trading a mini, right? It's just that good middle ground, okay? And it allows for scalability too. Like say if I enter 5 micros here, right? I could take out 3 micros here and let the rest ride and don't care if it comes down and taps out for break even. Or I could get in a small position here to see make sure my trade is going to play out the way I see it playing out. And then once I do get that confirmation, go in heavy, add some more contracts, scale up to a mini if I wanted to, and ride it, right? It just allows for more flexibility and allows you to scale in and out of positions instead of going all in or all out of positions, causing you a lot of stress, right? You don't have to trade size. You can trade smaller and still make a lot of money. And to show you my accounts with Tradify, we're up $1,800 on these accounts. I've traded 10 total days. We've had some red days within this, but we're up 1,800 on these. I've been trading micros. There may have been 1 or 2 days where I did trade minis, but profit has mainly come from micros. And so this just proves and goes to show that you do not have to trade size. There is no rush in trying to size up, make a shit ton of money, and then end up bringing all that emotional tension, all the emotional stress into your trading when it's not necessary, right? You can size down, focus on good entries, focus on your trading, focus on your management, right? Because risk goes far beyond the monetary part of trading. Risk involves your emotional capital as well. So if you're not managing your emotional capital, you're not going to manage your capital either, right? They both go hand in hand when you're managing your risk, right? And so size down. There's no need to trade massive size. And there was actually a couple opportunities here. If you look on the charts, you had the sweep here, bounce up, came back down, swept again, bounce all the way back up, came back down, bounce all the way back up. So this has been a strong level that we could watch for actually going into next week as well. Which, speaking of, for next week's levels, we are going to be posting them in Discord. So again, be sure to join up on Discord and click that link down there in the description and the pinned comment to join up on the server, because You're going to want these levels. But ultimately, I just wanted to prove to you that you do not have to size up. You do not have to trade massive size, right? And if you have a strategy and you know what you're doing, you can generally make more with micros than what some people might actually make with minis, because their emotional capital might get the best of them. They may go all in, all out. Whereas if you have micros, you can really ride those things and capitalize off big moves. I know people that do $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 days trading micros alone, right? Not even touching minis, just having the ability to scale in and out of positions and capitalize off movement allows them to make a lot of money, right? And so something to think about, add to your arsenal, look into it if you want to. I'm not going to drag this video out. We're going to keep it short and sweet. So if you like this kind of video, smash that like button down below, subscribe to the channel, get more daily content, fam, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.